Alright, this is Obaid on behalf of V Electronics, and in this video we'll be talking about probabilities. Okay, now when it comes to probabilities, there are certain terms you want to consider before you learn how probabilities work. And one such term is sample space. Okay, so let me write this down over here. This is sample space. Now, when it comes to sample space is basically a list of all probabilities. This is a list of all probabilities. All right, so say for example, okay, you have a six-sided dice. Okay, let's say you've got a dice over here. Suppose this is your dice. All right, and you've got six sides. Okay, so you've got six sides. Now for a six-sided dice, okay, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 outcomes. Okay, so a total of 6 outcomes. It can either be 1, the number 1, it can either be number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, or number 6. Okay, so this has to do with sample space, which is a list of all the probabilities or all the outcomes. Now, apart from sample space, okay, you have something called A union B. Okay, so let's say this is point A. So let's say point A is 1, 2, 3, 4, and point B is 4, 5, and 6. All right, and let's say these are points on a graph somewhere over here. Okay, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you'll have points somewhere over here. Okay, so on and so forth. Now, point A, okay, or let's just say event A, let's see over here, this will be event B. Okay, and let's say these are ticket prices. 1, 2, 3, 4 for event A, and 4, 5, and 6 for event B. Now notice you have a repeating number over here, which is 4. Okay, when you merge event A and event B, let's say you want to list all the possible ticket prices that people can buy. You're not going to list the same ticket price over and over again. Okay, if the ticket prices repeat in event A and event B, let's say this is $10 over here. And let's say this is $10 over here. And you're listing the range. Okay, so the ticket prices are anywhere between, let's keep this 100. So ticket prices are anywhere between 50 to $150, for example. All right, so in that range, you're going to list all the ticket prices. You're going to say, all right, okay, if you're sitting in the back row, it will be 50 bucks. If you're sitting a row in the front, okay, one row in the front, okay, this will be $60. Okay, one more row, so let's say 2 rows in front of the back row, this will be $80. Okay, so on and so forth. Okay, so say for example over here, okay, event A will charge you $100 for the front row. Assuming that this is your front row for event A, and assuming that this is the front row for event B. Over here, this is $100, so you start off with 100, and you move forward. Let's say 120, 140, 160, so on and so forth. All right, now since this is a repeat, you're not going to list the same ticket price twice. You're going to say the ticket prices range from 50 to 150, and you're going to say $50 for the back seat, okay, or the back row, because farthest from the front stage, as a result of which you can't really see much, okay. For that reason, the ticket prices are low. As you move forward and get closer to the front stage, okay, you will have $100 for the middle row, for example, or you can say $100 for the front row. Okay, and over here, let's say this is event A. And over here you have $150 for the front row when it comes to, okay, event B. All right, now the front row tickets may be the same, okay, for event A and B. Some of the front row tickets, so let's say this is at the corner of the stadium, okay, somewhere in the front. However, it's not near the main stage, even though it's front row. So in that case, the front row tickets are $100 each. And this is both for event A and B. However, you're not going to list event A and B twice. You're not going to list $100 twice. And that's the reason why this is A union B. And under A union B, you're going to list the ticket prices once for both the events. So the range is between 1 to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are your possible outcomes or sample space. So the sample space, okay, will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and notice we're not repeating the number 4 because we don't need to repeat the number 4 for sample space. Okay, so A union B. Now, again, if you have two events, event A and B, and this is A intersection B, which is upside down like this one over here. In this case, what's going to end up happening? Okay, in this case, what's going to happen is you're going to list the repeating number. Okay, so we know that number 4 repeats in both event A and B, so you're going to say 4, A intersection B. If you were to draw this, okay, this would look something like this. So let's say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Somewhere over here you have number 4, you have number 5. Okay. You have number 5 and number 6. Okay, this is event A. And this is event B. Okay, notice number 4 is common between event A and B, which means, let's say this is the front row ticket. The front row ticket price will be the same, okay, for some of the front rows, which are farther away from the front stage. Okay, so this is how A union B works. For A intersection B, you will list the number that repeats in both the events. Okay, so A intersection B will be 4 because number 4 repeats in both the events, event A and event B. All right, now apart from that, okay, you also have something what's called complementary, okay, to B. Okay, so in this case, for example, complement of A, point A or event A, this is sort of like your derivative when you write it down. So A derivative or complement of A will be all the points that are not in event A. Okay, so say for example, this is event A, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and event B, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the points that are not in event A are 5 and 6. So A prime will be 5 and 6. And as a rule of thumb, when you add these two together, so let's say A plus A prime, okay, this will be written in a fraction form. Okay, so when it comes to your fraction form, you have four numbers over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 over 6. Okay, plus you have 2 over 6. All right, so now this will be 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3. So this is 2 over 3 plus 1 over 3. All right, so this will be 3. And 2 plus 1, this will be 3. So this will be 1. All right, so that would be it when it comes to sample space and events. On behalf of V Electronics, this is Ubaid. Have yourself a great day.